Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmuhu Paratatve Sadalino Ramakrishna Samagnyaya Yo Dharmastapanarato Vireshantannamamyaham. Om Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrabhyo Vamsharishibhyo Manibhyo Gurubhyaha Adigurum Jagadvandyam Lokadhisham Paratparam Navayuga Pravartaram Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Shri Sharadam Vishwamatam Shishyavrandam Cha Shodasham Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parampara. Yes, in last 2-3 classes we discussed the Nitya Vastu Viveka and Ahamutra Phala Bhoga Viraga, and what is Shad Urmi and Shad Bhava Vikara. Now we will enter into the next verse, which is Samadayastu. Shama, Shama Dama Titiksha Uparati Shraddha Samadhana. What is meant by Shamadaya? Shama, etc. Shama, etc. means Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana. These 6 are called Shamadaya. There in the last verse he uses the term before, still a before verse. Chatushtaya. Sadhana Chatushtaya means Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka, Yamutra Phala Bhoga Viraga, Shamadamadi Shat Sapat, and Mumukshatva. 2 we have discussed already. The third one, Shamadaya. So Shamadaya means Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana. Now of that, what is meant by in this next verse? It is just a mentioning. Now what is Shamadi? Shama means what? Shamastavat. Shravanadi Vyatirikta. Other than Shravana Vyatirikta, Vishayebhyo, from the Vishaya, Panchami Vibhakti, from separation. Manasaha Nigraha. Separating the mind from all Vishayas. Vishayas means any objective understanding. When you see the subject and object, subjective doesn't matter. You go on turning inward and go inward. Whereas objective world is there. The objective world, when you see, I, other than I, something is there. And how to withdraw the mind from there? Through Viveka. What time again and again we remind ourselves of the goal that I have to go. Every moment I am doing some work which is my responsibility and duty, which is unavoidable, inevitable, I am attending to, just putting the hand. May this lead me to the ultimate goal that I have to reach. And an intuitive understanding now and then dawns, yes, go ahead. No, don't put your hand there. From inside, if you are sincere and again recalling to mind your goal, your path, your guru, these are the main things that we are holding on to go ahead. Once the body-mind is made to tune to the goal, all things from within and without, and especially sadhaka has no demands or preferences. Bare necessities of life, he is fully contented with it. Whatever, just to survive this, keep this body alive, what, and other things he attends to. Not that he neglects or overlooks and just discards them, because it is other than basic needs, he takes care of it. Because he is not alone. Dependents are there, others are there. Even then, when we bring the others into picture, can I live without it, is the principle that we adopt. I need a chair. Can I live without it? Because millions live without it. Can I not live? So everywhere this viveka comes into picture. Even in a family, a person is with family, is practicing Advaitic path. He will be able to bring the whole family into the fold. His way of thinking, his way of teaching, his way of talking. That's why if a true sadhaka is moving, now and then, we have to just watch. Sita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava. How does the samadhistake, what do we have to go do with an enlightened soul? How does he walk? How does he sit? How does he behave? Because how they do is physical exercises, mental exercises, feeling exercises for us to follow. What is sahaja to them, which is common, it is free. They spontaneously act that way. That is a discipline for us. Cultivating. So we go ahead. So Shravanadi Vyatirikta, when he says the Shravanadi Vyatirikta, from all things you have to withdraw the mind. Withdraw the mind means you are not entangled there. You may be habitually attending to all duties of life, but inside, heart is given to your ideal, and inner awareness is filled with divine, external awareness with small things are managing the external world. But major part of the existence is there with the goal and the path. Sri Ramakrishna says, you have to work in the world, you cannot live without it. But all the time you are thinking of the world, it is not at all necessary how much we think and how much we act and how much we achieve from that. Most of the things the mind is consuming the time is useless time. We are constantly wasting time in thinking useless things, what has already passed or we never to come again. Or what is we are going to plan for the future, which has not yet come at all. We can avoid all that and limited way. Just like you are driving a vehicle, you are seeing the past to govern yourself for the future ahead. You are not going to turn back. We have nothing to do. We have crossed and come to manage our future. And planning is within the range you see. Beyond the range you do not know. What is tomorrow? What is day after? The present things. Now when you are going in a vehicle and in a road is long and it's turning every moment. You can't see more than a few feet ahead. Maybe 100 feet, 200 feet. It is taking turn. That's all you can plan. How many vehicles are there? What are there? Now, withdrawal means not just withdrawing mind and sitting. No. You are not getting involved there. Ramakrishna says, always give 75% to God, and with 25% of mind, you can manage all the things. 25, you cannot withdraw. It will imbalance your life. One thing, till you get established in the higher level of consciousness. Otherwise, you will disbalance yourself. Very difficult to bring back to the normalcy. This is one problem we face. Another is the withdrawal of this one. We cannot sit for long hours withdrawing without attending to the external things. I have to take bath, I have to take food, I have to go, I have to depend on all others. At least I have to go for bhiksha from door to door to sustain this body. So these activities are inevitable and you have to attend, and total withdrawal and sitting will not yield the fruit, because in activity base expands. Base expands in activity, and spiritual practices will make you vertically grow up. As you go increase the height, you have to extend the base. Whatever you have attained, first you have to give to the world through activity. Interact in a peaceful way. When you are able to do this, next door opens, next door opens, next door opens. Otherwise, door will be closed, you will be struggling. Either you will enter into sleep, or mudhata, or no enlightening opening inside. So, other than Shravana, Manana, Shravanadi Vetirikta means Shravana, Manana, Nitithyasana. You have to do Shravana, Manana, Nitithyasana. Once what Guru says, suppose, Soham, Hamsaha, or Am Brahmasmi, contemplate on it. What is Brahman? He goes on explaining. And what are you? He goes on explaining. There are 3 bodies you have. 3 bodies you have. You are aware of first one only at all times. Never in waking state you thought of the subtle and causal. It is there that everything is getting stored. All your seeing, going, talking, everything is getting stored there. Unnecessary load is increasing inside. When you are moving about in the world, move in such a way that inner is kept empty for God. Just as if you are jumping out, doing your activities and coming inside, washing your hand and coming out. When you sleep at night, when you sit for meditation, all files are closed. No thought of this world. But you have to do, you did. All that you have to do, you have done. Intensely active, but inside. The whole inner region is given to God. All external little mind, Thakur says, begin with 25% of mind to the world and 75% inner and outer. All the activities of day-to-day life can be managed with this 25% of mind. And the rest is possible to be withdrawn by the help of God. He goes on praying in Advaita to Guru, to the absolute existence. He prays, release me from all external, give me some support. And because he is in such a state that he wants to go ahead, and he has paid all the debts to the world that he has to pay, every bit, for children, for family, for the world, society, for the nation, for the humanity, what all he has to give, he has given. Now he is ready to, I have nothing more to transact with this world. Now God is taking care of me. Even for my food, God arranges for me. The total trust and faith in God also goes together. Whatever be the understanding of God, it can be Dvaitic or Advaitic or whatever way you think of God. Dependence shifts from center shifts from I as the center of action and sadhana to the God as the center, or Guru as the center of action and all things. I am not self-centered anymore, God-centered, the Brahman-centered. is called Brahmacharya, Brahmani Charati. So this is the Shravana, Manana, Nididhya. Once Guru says, Aham Brahmasmi, or any scriptural expressions, once heard, Ekavaram Shrutam, Sahasravaram Mananam, he goes on cogitating. Am I right? Am I right? Is it the... Then again he becomes silent. He approaches the nature. How do you approach nature? Find oneness with all beings again. Expand your heart to be one with all lives, wherever, in whichever plane of existence, Bhuvo, Swaha, Mahajana, Tapa, Satya, Matala, Vitala, Tusala, Talatala, Rasatala, whatever the 14 planes of existence, the jivas are there according to their karmic load. They are all there, experiencing the joys and sorrows. You expand your heart. To feel oneness with them, offer your heart's love. Now you are in tune with nature. Mother, help me. You are looking after all jivas. You are looking after my digestion. From my mother's womb, you have brought me to this level of growth and evolution. Help me, help me. So this Shravana, Manana, may I get the right understanding of what my Guru has told. Again and again, he opens his heart and prays. Similarly, the infinite eternal existence, the knowledge, ocean of knowledge, Sat Chit Ananda. Sat, the existence, Chit is consciousness or knowledge. The whole knowledge of the Absolute is stored as knowledge in the Chaitanya. Chit is translated as consciousness, Chaitanya, Chit, or as knowledge. Existence, knowledge, bliss, Absolute, Satchidananda, or existence, consciousness, bliss, Absolute. Both ways it is translated. That knowledge is constantly flowing because universe is there, the cosmic Chaitanya is flowing and keeping it alive. The whole universe is alive because Chaitanya is constantly flowing in it, because this is that is unchanging eternal reality, Tat, the Brahman. Idam, this universe is constantly changing, flux, ever changing, everything is changing. And when change is there will be relative pervasion of it is like a ocean is there, something is moving. Within a small range, waves will be moving. An animal is moving in water, that particular only small range will be ripples. There won't be huge ocean. It cannot move everywhere. This, it looks like Chaitanya is also moving. We'll come to discuss about this Paraspara. One is feeling, the other is moving. When moon looks into the ocean, it sees its own image and it is being broken, and the moon thinks, I am broken, I am moving. He is simply standing there. And ocean is Allola Kallola. It is constantly, it looks at the infinite sky and moon. I am not at all moving. So this bhavanas, now we see that the Chaitanya, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, slowly we enter into through the grace of the divine, because it is changing, I can pray to it. The changing aspect of Chaitanya, we call it Ishvara. Even Advaita, we accept the Ishvara, and prayer can be offered. when you pray, it also responds. Nature also responds because you are loving everyone. You are free. Your hatred, dislike, and all is gone. You are sacrificing. So nature helps. Divine also helps. And this opens up a new dimension to you that you can slowly peep beyond the nature. This is when the sthirata of constant understanding of the Absolute comes, it is called nididhyasana. Shravana, Manana, Nidhi. Shravanadi means Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Apart from this, where the mind has to dissolve, apart from this, anywhere mind tries to go, we try it. So, Shama means withdrawal of the mind in such a way that you are evolving towards the divine. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.